so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so scared. And I'm not Jesse Spano from Saved by the Bell, but why am I so excited yet so scared at the same time? Because right now there are so many winning teams in Northeast Nebraska basketball. The sky is the limit. But what if they all don't win the rest of their games? Then what's the limit? I don't know. And they can't win all the rest of their games because starting now they're going to start playing each other. Now through January 29th, which is basically when conference tournaments begin, there are 66 basketball games involving area teams playing other teams that have winning records when those area teams have winning records, if that makes any sense. That means there's 66 games involving area teams between, but let's just move on. There's a lot of good basketball coming up. There's been a lot of good basketball lately. A couple upsets last week. Stewart beat Boyd County and Neely Oakdale. The Broncos are rising. Creighton also on the rise. They have a couple big wins. They beat Boyd County. They beat Randolph. Osmond split with Niobrara Verdigris. That Niobrara Verdigris win was a good win for the Tigers. We're going to find out how real all those teams are coming up. Lutheran High Northeast, we're also going to get a few answered questions about them. Typically, people would say questions answered. Last week, the Eagles had kind of a roller coaster type week. They got a good win over Guardian Angel Central Catholic, a 63-47 win. Then they fell to Heartland Lutheran. Lutheran High Northeast, we know this. They have a good inside-outside game. Caleb Gebhardt among the state leaders in scoring at 17.5 points per game. They've got a lot of good basketball games coming up, including this week in one of our live streams when they host Battle Creek. Another of our upsets, kind of a mini upset. Boone Central Newman Grove, a 60-55 winner over O'Neill. And the Cardinals have a lot of good basketball games coming up. Get this stretch that they have to face here. They play Stanton. They travel to Guardian Angel Central Catholic. They host Columbus Scotus. They travel to Ord. They host Battle Creek. Then they have the Mid-State Conference Tournament. What the what? And after that, they have Ainsworth. Ainsworth, a very good team too, led by Brady Delamont, number 2 in the state in scoring at 26 points per game. They have a stretch of 9 of 11 games against teams with winning record. That stretch ends on February 6th when they host Southern Valley. Southern Valley hosted by John Miller. Miller, the former Chambers girls coach, Chambers Wheeler Central boys coach. He now has 698 career wins, 2 wins away from 700 career wins. Definitely worth noting. Also worth noting, the kid that leads the state in scoring is David Wingett of Winnebago at 27.3 points per game. There's a dunk. Earlier I mentioned Creighton. Creighton a couple big games this week. Friday they travel to Laurel Concord Coleridge, a 2-loss Bears team led by Dylan Wolfgram. And then on Saturday they host O'Neill. O'Neill coming off the loss to Boone Central Newman Grove. But O'Neill's a good basketball team. Phew, there's so many good games. I don't even know where to begin. I already said that. So let's just end by running down really good games this week really fast. Thursday, O'Neill at Ainsworth, Twin River at Cross County, Battle Creek at Lutheran High Northeast, live streamed on NorfolkDailyNews.com. Limpsey Holy Humphrey Hammy at Neely Oakdale. I met Humphrey Lindsay Holy family at Neely Oakdale. Friday, Stan at Boone Central Newman Grove. And those are just a few of the very good games coming up this week, then the next week, and the next week, and for weeks to come until the end of the basketball season, because every game means more now that it is January than they mean more in February, and the most in March. March basketball is the best basketball. And I am Tom Behmer for The Buzz. Remember, there's live streaming basketball at NorfolkDailyNews.com and coverage of those games in our newspaper. Read it.